Hi Leo, welcome to your March 2019 General Tarot reading. That person needs a muffler. I'm Raina. Ugh. How dare they? Okay. I just got that card for another sign. Sometimes, you know how it is, if you ever pull cards, you know that sometimes you get certain cards over and over again, which can kind of give you an idea of like what everybody's going through. This is going to be 2 cards, I know it. Okay. Oh, you got oh, I was going to say 2, but actually 3 intuitive cards, Leo. So how's your spidey sense doing? This is the Tarot Unknown, what was it? Wild Unknown Tarot deck. So the heart of the matter is the Moon card. I believe I got this for another sign, and it is connected to your intuition. Maybe it's humming. It can be creativity. So Leos are naturally creative, and if you work in a bank, you could be like banging your head against the wall, trying to figure out how you can really make money doing something creative, or even if it's like after work, going and I always say going to the open mic, because that's what we used to do, my partner and I. But we would be reciting poetry, but he also sings. So, you know, people sometimes they like to write songs and they like to sing them in front of an audience, and they're not entertaining any fantasies about doing it for a living, but that's just an outlet. This could be about lying to yourself. The Moon card can be about addiction or mental illness, so maybe you're lying to yourself about somebody's addiction or somebody's mental illness. And it doesn't have to be your partner. It could be a child. It could be a parent, or somebody, just a friend. It can be anybody. And somebody that's close to you, though. That's why this would be in the centerpiece. The Moon card connects to Pisces. But I've always said to myself, why doesn't it connect with Cancer? Because Cancer is ruled by the Moon. What it represents is definitely Neptunian, so for what that's worth. In the past position, we have the 7 of Cups. So this could even be a card of addiction too, because this is ruled by Neptune, this card. So this could be a Pisces individual or an addiction that is ongoing. And maybe you found out about it recently. You did have a, was it a lunar eclipse in your sign at the end of January? Or January 20th, right? So now we're at February. We're almost at, it was probably about 5 weeks ago or so. And maybe at that time there was some highlighting of a partner, and you put 2 and 2 together, and you realized what has been going on all this time. And that may have really significantly altered the relationship, because maybe this person was lying to you, deceiving you, and you did not know the extent of it. The higher message is the Hermit card, and this can be about going within to kind of decide what you're going to do. This is a workplace situation where perhaps you were hoping that you could have some kind of advancement, But it might, you know, I get with these cards, if this was some kind of career job place situation, that it's much more likely, oh my gosh, you know, there's no time when I can guarantee that I'm not going to have those things, but sometimes they sound like they're coming right up on the sidewalk. But to me, if this is a job place situation, there's no, it's almost like you may have assumed or fantasized that you were going to get something, but it really wasn't necessarily ever your job, that you were kind of living in your own dreamland about a situation. What crosses you is the Seven of Wands, which is kind of strange because you're Leo, and I always associate Leo with taking charge, standing your ground. This is about not standing your ground and not, you know, standing up for yourself. Again, if it's in the workplace, there could be people that are spreading rumors. With Neptune here, I mean, I'm kind of like taking liberties here that what might have happened in the past. But if there was any kind of slander, lies, fake news about you, you may have kind of like turned the other way, looked the other way, and didn't address it because you didn't want to really take a stand, and you really should have. And now it may be coming back to haunt you because you gave them an inch and they took a mile, so to speak. And same with any personal relationships. And the Hermit is telling you, you need to check in with yourself. You need to go within and kind of like be still and know what is my next move? What is the next best thing I can do? But also at the same time, tune out the world and not need input from other people to know which direction to go in. What's coming in is a very good card, the Ten of Cups, happily ever after. It's a marriage card. I told you that, wait a minute, which card? I would have to look back to see, because I got two cards out at once, did I not? No, I didn't get out two cards. It's funny because usually I don't pick a base card like that. Huh. Well, usually in this position, this is going to be informing maybe this challenge. So the Five of Wands is a card of conflict. It's a card of perhaps drama, maybe in the workplace or something like that. And that is keeping you from standing up for yourself because maybe you're afraid of backlash, that if you try to stand up for yourself, that it's going to make it worse. And even with a relationship, if you have a partner who has a substance abuse problem and they're not willing to admit it, what they are doing is creating a sense of, intimidation in a way, because if every time you kind of broach the subject, they just kind of bite your head off, that's not really that cool. But that's a form of manipulation, and you have to realize that so that you don't get intimidated and you don't allow them to shut you up. Now, if I did, when I'm about to post this, I'm going to look to see if I did, because I know I've been picking 2 cards at once because they've kind of gotten stuck, together, and it's hard to do that. But I'm still going to read it as the past position, because when it's in the middle, sometimes I use this as the base card to describe what, the conflict might be, or what explains that center card. So, as I said, what's coming in is the happily ever after, and that can be that something is going your way that connects to connecting with somebody else, or even if this is connected to a career situation. You may figure out, as you're being the hermit, what move to make, and it may be something that can actually improve your life even more than had it been good if you had stayed at your current position. And the outcome card is the Mother of Cups, which is the Queen of Cups, and this is a card of psychic ability, intuition, really, I think really using that to make the best decision, because you may be confused in March. And I'm trying to think now. Well, the North Node is transiting through your 12th house. So that's another thing too. Yeah, I mean, with the Cancer North Node in your 12th house, you may have some sort of fated meetings with spiritual teachers or soulmate relationships. And so that might be why, the 12th house is Pisces house, and I'm getting these Neptunian cards. So it might be talking about how timing is everything. And if you're somebody who has been, with the Moon card, been kind of like longing, emotional longing for a relationship, or maybe sensing that something was about to happen, then maybe it will. We still have probably over a year that we're going to have the eclipses in the signs of Cancer and Capricorn, as well as the transits of the North and South nodes through the houses. And in this case, the North Node in your 12th house of spirituality and karma. So, okay, that's what I have for you, Leo. And I hope that you enjoyed this. If you'd like a personal reading, the link is below. Take care. Bye.